Yo, what is up? We are 8 minutes from my match against Noah, so I have a little bit of time to chat about the game and what I'm bringing. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's just get into it. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm trying to rush through. So we're bringing Tauros as usual, very normal stuff. We are running Intimidate. Noah's team is not super physical, so it probably won't matter for the most part. I mean, but he has a couple, so it's still, I think, the better choice. Yeah, so Intimidate, like the Kudchu just hasn't been very impressive, and I'm not planning on bringing a Berry. We're running Assault Vest this time because he's mostly special attack, like I kind of just talked about. We are using our signature move of Raging Bull. If he's going to lean into screens, as he has been with Aurora Veil in the past, Raging Bull destroys that, so that's really nice. He has been going some evasion stuff with Clefable, so I'm taking Smart Strike over Iron Head. It's only a little less damage, and it always hits. So that's sort of an answer for that. Then we have Earthquake. Earthquake is just generically good. It does a lot of damage, and I tend to run a lot of flying types on my team. So I do like Earthquake for that. And then finally, just a really strong stab move in close combat. Not too much to say about that. I do actually want to pull up his team really quick, just so I have it for reference while I'm sort of talking about this. So let us just check. So yeah, here we have the team. Let's see if it shows up on the stream. It doesn't really show up. That's okay. I'll just have it for myself. You guys don't need to know about it. But yeah, basically, the Intimidate's good against like the Doug trio, potentially good against Nidoqueen if he does go physical Nidoqueen. Blastoise is also equally capable of being physical or special, so Intimidate could help me there. I don't anticipate it, but it could. Primate, it's good for that too. I mean, he could be running Defiant Primate, but I know that's like a scary option, so I do have to watch out for that. I don't think it's that good because I do have so many strong flying types, but it's something to watch out for. And I know we actually, I talked to him about it, and he said he might do it, so we'll see. I don't think he's going to. I'm sort of calling that he's not going to. It could work out badly for me, though, to have the Intimidate in that case, but we'll see how it goes. Dodrio, we're going Power Herb. This is, I mean, I've brought this Dodrio set different matches before. I think nothing's changed. It just does a lot of damage. Dodrio is faster than like all his Pokemon this time around, though, which does make a huge difference. It literally outspeeds everything on his team, except for Dugtrio, which it speed ties, but I'm not too worried about Dugtrio. Can't, I mean, yeah, he could Rock Slide me, I guess. That could be problematic. I don't really anticipate using that much Dodrio, but if the Primate is a problem, then Dodrio can just sub out for Tauros, basically replace Tauros and do some similar things, not exactly, but it's also my Tailwind user on the team, so that's really nice. I could bring it even with the Tauros to do Tailwind shenanigans. Now, Venusaur is sort of the star of the show here. Actually, I'm going a very offensive set. I'm going Chlorophyll. I haven't done this yet, but it's always been, it's part of why I picked Venusaur, was to do Chlorophyll strats. So I'm going Life Orb. I'm max special attack. I don't need any speed investments, so I can put a lot of points into special defense. And I am Terra Fire, which is actually really good into his into the Ninetales, which is otherwise a big problem for me, and it's fine into Mew. It's kind of whatever. I'm not too worried about Blastoise. Like, obviously, I don't want to Terra Fire in front of that, but I'm good against it without Terastallizing there. So, yeah, I like Venusaur into the Blastoise. If he does choose to use some Ice Beam attack on me with Blastoise to try to, hit me with a powerful move there, then he won't be able to if I Terra Fire. So yeah, I have the special defense investment to survive pretty much anything. But yeah, then I'm leaning into Weather Ball also. So the Terra Fire under the sun with the Weather Ball, it does big damage. It should be able to one shot not everything on his team, but a lot of the things on his team. So I'm just hoping to get a ton of damage out of that, and then with Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb, I can heal back some of the Life Orb chip with the Giga Drain, and I'm hoping Venusaur can really just show up and do a ton of damage. The Sludge Bomb is super effective into Ninetales as well, although Weather Ball is technically the safer option. So just in terms of the damage that it does do. And then Aerodactyl, I'm bringing the Sunny Day because he's going to be using his weather. I want to be able to get rid of it. I have Sunny Day for that. It's very anti Ninetales. It's going to have Wide Guard, so if he tries to click Blizzard, Wide Guard will protect both Pokemon against it. Then it has Taunt, so it can stop him from using Aurora Veil. The Taunt's also good into Mew with all the weird shenanigans. If he does lean into Trick Room, Aerodactyl Taunt can stop that. And then finally we just have Rock Slide just to have an attack. And then I do have a weird speed investment here where this is just enough to be faster than everything, and then I'm also able to get a little bit of HP and attack as a trade. So I just wanted to mention that because it is interesting. I have a similar condition here with Tauros where this puts me at a speed tier where I'm faster than, I think, like max speed Blastoise, but slower than everything else, but it gives me a little extra special defense investment, which does make a difference. If Mew clicks me with a Psychic and he doesn't have Life Orb, I'll live, whereas without that investment, I'll actually die. So there is a little edge case where it can help me out. And then finally, these last two are just in case he's leaning into the Trick Room. I can bring Venonat. It does have Sleep Powder. It's really slow. It's min speed here, so I can Sleep Powder with the Compound Eyes. It increases the accuracy, so I'll be more likely to land that Sleep Powder. And then I can Rage Powder to protect my allies. If Blastoise is a problem, Blastoise tends to use mostly single target moves, although I have seen him clicking Muddy Water, so maybe that won't be the move. But I have Wide Guard for the spread moves, and I have Venonat with Rage Powder for the single target moves if he tries to go for that. So Rage Powder will help me a little bit. And then I have Skitter Smack, which is just, it's kind of whatever. I have Protect. Skitter Smack does lower special attack, so, it's something. It's not amazing. It's probably not something we'll see, but yeah, it's there. And then finally, Golem is just, I'm going Sturdy this time. Golem actually has really great matchups into most of his Pokemon. He can one-shot, theoretically, without Terra type, he can one-shot every Pokemon that he has with the moveset that I've chosen to bring. Brick Break is also another screen-destroying option. And with Choice Band and Sturdy, definitely, unless I'm getting doubled, I'll usually get an attack off with that Sturdy. So, and then I have Terra Ground. That actually is a weird choice, but it does make me win that Nidoqueen matchup because I can one-shot the Nidoqueen in response to getting knocked down to my Sturdy. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the prep I've done. I think Venonat I didn't talk about. It is Terra Ghost. That's just in case of Fake Out from Blastoise because I am worried about that. Aerodactyl is also Terra Ghost, so if he's leading with some Ninetales Blastoise, I can always click Terra Ghost on Aerodactyl and use some sort of Sunny Day is probably the move I'll be clicking in that situation. Because if he does go for the Aurora Veil to mess him up, but if he doesn't go for it, the Blizzard isn't going to be. It's not going to be enough to get a kill, and then on subsequent turns, I can obviously go for that Wide Guard to protect me. So, yeah, I think that'll be the option. I'm planning to lead Venusaur Aerodactyl. But anyway, it is now the time for the game. So let me get Noah in the DMs. What is your name? I will challenge you. Oh, and I gotta log in myself, actually. So let me get my password going. Okay. It says it's just block. And let me get the challenge command. Alrighty. We'll just jump into it. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm always so nervous when these games start. It's funny because it doesn't... I know I have good prep and it doesn't really matter. Everyone makes playoffs. Okay, so he's got Nidoqueen, which is different, I think. Okay, so Terra Poison, Nidoqueen, Terra Flying, Terra Electric. He did go the Terra Electric Blastoise. I kind of expected that. Okay, he has Terra Grass, which is different on the Ninetales. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, Venusaur is really safe Sludge Bombing that slot. And then... yeah, nothing else too much to worry about. Yeah, I'm just going to do the Venusaur Aerodactyl we talked about. The question is, what do I bring in the back? I think Tauros comes. He didn't bring the Primeape, so Tauros is really safe, actually. That's good to know. I thought he might, but he didn't bring it. And then the Dodrio or Golem. Or even Venonat. I think I just go Dodrio. It outspeeds and does a lot of damage. I think it can clean up at the end. Okay, we have Blastoise, Dugtrio. So, this is not exactly what I was expecting. I think he can Fake Out. I'm gonna... I can just Giga Drain. Well, he might... So he might Terra. I think I'm pretty safe to just Giga Drain the Dugtrio. And Terra Ghost to avoid the Fake Out and then Sunny Day. The other thing I could protect and then Sunny Day. I could protect Terra Ghost Sunny Day. Because then I'll be set up the next turn and he won't be able to Fake Out either Pokemon. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's very defensive. If he does use Shell Smash, I'm in a bit of trouble. But he does just go for the Fake Out. I use the Sunny Day. He just Fissure. So the problem is now he could just switch in. Fissure is crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so he could just switch in Ninetales, and it's really bad for me. But I'm not that worried about it. So I think I just Giga Drain into Dugtrio. I think it's pretty safe. And then I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. I think that's really safe. I think that's really safe if I do that. Okay, he did decide to stay in, which is interesting. I guess for a flip turn into Aerodactyl. It does like no damage whatsoever. This is where I expect to see Ninetales coming out and, yeah, getting rid of the Sun. But that's fine because now I can just Sludge Bomb into Ninetales very safely and I'll just click Sunny Day again. Because, like, even if he follows me, the Sludge Bomb's going to do big damage, right? If he clicks Blizzard, it's sort of a problem, but if he clicks Aurora Veil, it will do nothing. And then I could also taunt. That might actually be a little... Because, like, if I... Nah, because I really don't want him to have Aurora Veil. And at this point, if I Sunny Day, it's going to make sure Venusaur goes first also, which is really important. Like, having the Sun up is really important for me. He's thinking. It's a thinker for sure. Like, I could just Sunny Day. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, he could follow me Blizzard, but the Sludge Bomb should do, like, pretty big damage no matter what. Even if he terastallizes. I didn't actually remember what Terra type Clefairy is. It's flying. So he could Terra flying to, like, yeah, it would survive a little bit longer. But then what I can always do is the next turn I can protect Taunt. So that then I can hit the... Yeah, but the Sun is super important. The Sun is super, super important. I don't think there's any way he can stop me from getting the Sun up on this turn. He goes for the Terra Grass. I Sunny Day, Sludge Bomb. Goodbye. Good try. He's going for the evasion strat. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to work. Because he doesn't know, but I have Tauros in the back with 100% accuracy move, so... Yeah, this is very easy for me to just taunt the Clefable and Giga Drain the Blastoise. He already used his Terra, so the Blastoise can't resist this Giga Drain. And it's super safe. I should probably turn the timer on next time. I didn't think about that. It's kind of BM if I turn it on in the middle of the game, but like technically it should be on. We're supposed to turn it on, and he's probably taking more than what it would be. I'm not 100% on that, but just it feels like it. I usually turn it on. Or do I usually turn it on? I don't know. Actually, it should be on. I wish it would automatically turn on, to be honest. Yeah, Giga Drain. Taunt, and then he's not going to be able to do whatever. He's going to use Baton Pass, yeah. But he can't do that. Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of the game. Okay. Well, he missed twice. He can't do anything. Oh, he doesn't have any moves. He doesn't have any attacks. Alright, it's over. Yeah, so I think the main thing is he brought the same team that mostly. He brought pretty much exactly what I was expecting. I don't think he was anticipating the stuff I brought. So the question is, like, does he go for something different? Like, do I need to go for something different? Because I could just go for the same thing. Let me turn this on. I could just go for the same thing, and I don't know if he actually has a good answer. I really don't think he does. And even if he does, like, he didn't even see my back too. I think it's really safe for me to just, like, go for the exact same set. Because that was, like, I mean, he basically did no damage to me and lost. So I think changing it is just not necessary. He doesn't even know, like, he doesn't know I have wide guard. You know, he doesn't know that I have... Yeah, he doesn't know I have wide guard. And he also doesn't know that I have anything other than Sludge Bomb. Like, he doesn't know that I have Weather Ball, even. Yeah, he has no information. So, like, even if he makes an adjustment for the lead, he doesn't really have enough information to... Like, he can adjust the lead for sure, yes. And he does. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to Terrafire Weather Ball. No, you know what? I'm actually going to... If I taunt Clefable, then... So I think he wants to I think he maybe wants to do, like, Imprison Transform stuff. Fairy Resist Fire. So if I Terrafire... I'm just going to Terrafire Weather Ball and go for Sunny Day. Because he might click follow me, but I'll do a bunch of damage, I think, either way. Okay, yeah. Didn't quite kill, actually, which is crazy. Tailwind and Minimize. Interesting. Okay, so that does mean he's faster than me now, but I'm not in a lot of threat. I can just Sludge Bomb into this slot, and Rock Slide should pick up... I mean, he's faster than me, but I don't think it matters that much. We'll find out. Because, like, I don't think he can kill either Pokemon. With just Mew? Maybe he can one-shot Aerodactyl. It's possible. He could one-shot Aerodactyl under Tailwind, which would be pretty yikes for me, but... I'm pretty safe to just Sludge Bomb into this Clefable slot. And go for the Rock Slide, because the Rock Slide will finish off this Mew. Zen Headbutt is... Okay, he kills himself. So he must have had Life Orb. He gets poisoned. I missed. He's going for Minimize. I mean, the poison matters, actually. It's actually kind of pretty big. I might protect Venusaur this next turn, just try to stall out the Trick Room a little bit. And there's not really much reason not to just click Rock Slide, I think. And I could just taunt. I'll just taunt. I'll go for Protect and taunt this. Okay, he killed himself. Nidoqueen's faster than me. I think he wants to click a ground type move, so I'm just going to switch into Dodrio. And then I'll use Wide Guard to protect myself from Earthquake. I think that works. I'm pretty sure that works. As I'm assuming he's just using Earthquake. So Wide Guard will stop that from working. Wide Guard protects me from Rock Slide, and it protects me from Blizzard. No, you can't use that stuff against me. It won't work. It won't work. I think I'll just keep clicking Wide Guard. Because if he only has spread moves, then it's there's not much he can do. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I thought he might click a spread move, but I didn't think he would click two of them. I just blocked both of them. Oh god. This looks pretty over. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's immune to that. Okay. I'm gonna go for another Sunny Day. He probably thinks I'm just spamming Wide Guard at this point, so I don't think he's even gonna try to click Rock Slide anymore. Oh, he did. He did. He called that I can't always click Wide Guard every time, but now it's Dugtrio versus all four of my Pokemon. I think it's gonna go well for me. The question is, do I try to get a Tailwind up? I mean, like, Dugtrio's... I don't think it can win, but I think I just need to attack. I think I just need to go on an attack, because, like, at some point... Yeah, okay. I won the speed tie. If I didn't win the speed tie, then that Rock Slide could have killed both Pokemon, and then it's, like, it's kind of a weird situation, but I don't think it matters, because I think there's no way that Dugtrio beats, like, Tauros and Venusaur. GG's. I'm really happy with that. I think my prep was I think that was one of my best prepped games. The Aerodactyl just, like, dismantled everything he wanted to do, and, which is kind of what I expected, and then I didn't expect him to use Dugtrio so much. That was the only thing that, like, came that I wasn't prepared for. But yeah, the Aerodactyl just, like, it's got to be the MVP. It's just, like, every move is like, he just set down what he wants to do. I feel like having watched his games, like, it really helped me, because he didn't bring anything vastly different than what he had been bringing. And this is also the debut of the Sunny Day with the Venusaur, and man, what a match for it. Venusaur has such an amazing matchup in, like, everything he had. So yeah, really great stuff. I'm very happy with it. I want to see if he's hanging out in the voice chat. No, he is not. So I think that's just going to be it. Really, really good game. I'm very happy, and I go to 3-0. And yeah, no much